Yeah, this one is the Gauss-Seidel iterative method. Yesterday I discussed this one. Consider the system of equations a11x plus a12y plus a13z is equal to d1, and the second equation is a21x plus a22y plus a23z 23 is equal to d2, and third equation a31x plus a32y plus a33z is equal to d3. Now first condition is check for diagonally dominant. Check for diagonally dominant. That means from the first equation a11 modulus of a11 is greater than mod of a12 plus a13. From the second equation mod of a22 is greater than mod of a21 plus mod of a23. From the third equation mod of a33 is greater than mod of a31 plus mod of a32. Right? If it is diagonally dominant, then rewrite the equations in the form of, as usual, from the first equation we have to write x value is equal to in terms of y and z. From the second equation y value is equal to in terms of x and z, and from third equation we have to write z value in terms of x and y. Here in the previous method we have to substitute directly in the three equations the values of x, y, z directly. But in this Seidel method, we should not substitute like that. First equation, we have to substitute the value of y and z. And the second equation, in the second equation, we have to substitute the x value that is obtained in equation 1. And z value is equal to 0 in the second equation. In the third equation, we have to obtain the value of x1 in equation 1 and obtain the value of y in the equation 2. That we have to substitute in the third equation. That is known as the Gauss-Seidel iterative method. That is the procedure that we have right here. Start with y equal to 0 and z is equal to 0 in equation 1. Right? That is x1 is equal to d1 by a11. This value and z is equal to 0 that we have to substitute in the second equation. That is very, very important. Remember all of you. Previous method అయితే అలా లేదు మనకు. ఈ x11 వాల్యూను ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ ఈ రెండు సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన y1 వచ్చేసి థర్డ్ ఈక్వేషన్ లో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తాం. y1 z1 that is very, very y1 x1 value that you have to substitute in equation 3. This is x1 value and y1 value that obtained in the equation 2 and 1. That is the procedure that we have to use to find the solution of the system of equation by using Gauss-Seidel method. Substitute and so on. And so on. The new approximation is found. The new approximation is found. The new approximation is found. It is immediately used in the next step. It is immediately used in the next step. That is important. Immediately used in the next step. Next step. This process of iteration and continued. This is one iteration. Again, we have to use for second iteration and go on for second iteration and third and go on for second and third iterations. Since that is the process of iteration is continued. Iteration is continued till the convergency to the desired degree of convergency to the desired degree of accuracy. Desired degree of accuracy. అంటే మనకు కావాల్సిన వాల్యూ వరకు మనం చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాలని దాని మీనింగ్ అర్థం. ఈజ్ obtained. జకోబీస్ మెథడ్ అయితే XYZ వాల్యూస్ వరుసగా సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తూ వస్తాం నెక్స్ట్ ఇది ఇందులో అలా కాదు. నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ లోనే సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తూ రావాలి. Shall we move into the problem? Shall we go to the problem? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Note down the problem. Solve the system of equations. Solve the system of equations by using Gauss-Seidel iteration method. Gauss-Seidel iteration method by using Gauss-Seidel iterative method or iteration method. Gauss-Seidel iteration method. Note on the equations. 5x plus 2y plus z. 5x plus 2y plus z is equal to 12. X plus 4y plus 2z is equal to 15. Third equation, x plus 2y plus 5z is equal to 20. Now, first we have to check for diagonally dominant. Diagonally dominant in the sense, this is very, very important. Before going to check that for diagonally dominant, check for diagonally dominant. Diagonally dominant. That is mod 5, which is greater than mod 2 plus mod 1. First equation, right? From the second equation, mod 4, which is greater than mod 1 plus mod 2. From the third equation, mod 5, which is greater than mod 1 plus mod 2. That implies 5 is greater than 3. From this one, 4 is greater than 3. From this one, 5 is greater than 3. Hence, the given system is diagonally dominant. Hence, the given system is diagonally dominant. Suppose the condition satisfy avaledanuko, we should not use the Gauss-Seidel iterative method and Jacobi's iteration method. Remember, all of you, అది greater than atla satisfy avaledanuko, we should not use. That is very, very important. Okay. Now start with start with no first equations రాయాలి. Sorry, 1 minute. Write down the equations. మళ్ళీ start చేయాలి. Now rewriting the equations. Rewriting the equations. Rewriting అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ నుంచి ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ రాసుకోవాలి, సెకండ్ ఈక్వేషన్ నుంచి వై వాల్యూ రాసుకోవాలి, థర్డ్ ఈక్వేషన్ నుంచి జెడ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు రాసుకోవాలి. దట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్. ఒక్కొక్క ఈక్వేషన్ నుంచి ఒక్కొక్క వేరియబుల్ గా తీసుకోవాలి. నౌ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఎక్స్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1/5 ఆఫ్ 12 minus 2x minus z. This is equation 1. We call this equation 1. From the second equation, y is equal to 1/4 of 15 minus x minus 2z. This is second equation. From the third equation, z is equal to 1/5 of 20 minus x minus 2y. This is third equation. So this is not x here. This is value is equal to y. From a first equation 1/5 12 minus 2y minus z. From the second equation y is equal to 15 minus 1/4 into 15 minus x minus 2z. From the third equation 1/5 into 20 minus x minus 2y. Now start with y is equal to 0, not y naught, y is equal to 0. ఎట్లయినా ఒకటే, y naught అన్నా ఒకటే, y అన్నా ఒకటే. Z is equal to 0. Erase our 1 minute, please. In 1, start y equal to 0, z is equal to 0 in 1. That is the initial approximation. That is the initial approximation. Now we have to substitute. X1 is equal to, that we have to write as x1 is equal to 1/5 of 12 minus 0 minus 0. That is equal to 12/5. ఎంతమ్మా?
2.4, sir.
2.4. Next, substitute x1 is equal to 2.4 and z is equal to 0 in equation 2. Z is equal to 0 in equation 2. Now y1 is equal to, from the second equation, y1 is equal to 1/4 of 15 minus x value 2.4 minus 2z. Minus 2z is equal to minus z is equal to 0. That is equal to 12.6/4. ఎంతమ్మా?
3.125.
3.125. కరెక్టేనా? జాగ్రత్త చూడండి అన్న. 15 minus 2.4 is equal to
3.15.
3.15. చూడండి, మీరు తప్పు చెప్తే ఆన్సర్ పోతుంది. 3.15. దిస్ ఈస్ y1. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? x1 y1 థర్డ్ గా సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయాలి. సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ x1 is equal to 2.4 and y1 is equal to 3.15 in equation 3. Z1 is equal to 1/5 of 20 minus 2.4 minus 2y, 2 into 3.15. జాగ్రత్త క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయండి అన్న, తప్పు లేకుండా. 20 minus 2.4 minus 3.15.
2.26.
ఎంత వచ్చింది నాన్న?
2.26.
2.26
sir.
2.26. So ఇది ఒక ఇటరేషన్ అయింది. Now this is the first iteration. x1 y1 z1 is the first iteration. Now for second iteration, ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ లో y1 z1 రాయాలి, సెకండ్ ఈక్వేషన్ లో x2 z1 రాయాలి, థర్డ్ ఈక్వేషన్ లో x2 y2 రాయాలి. దట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్. ఓకే, నౌ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ y1. What is the value of y1? 3.15 and z1 is equal to 2.26 in equation 1. Equation 1. x2 is equal to, second iteration, 1/5 of 12 minus 2y, 3.15 minus z, 2.26. జాగ్రత్త క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయండి అమ్మా. x2 వాల్యూ ఎంత వస్తుందో? ఎంతమ్మా? మీరు చెప్పాలి, మీరు చెప్తేనే నేను రాసేదానికి అయ్యేది.
0.688.
0.688.
688.
Okay. Next. Substitute x2 is equal to 0.688. z1 is equal to 2.26 in equation 2. In equation 2. Now y2 is equal to 1/4 of 15 minus x value 0.688 minus 2z, 2 into 2.26. ఎంత నాన్న? ఎంతమ్మా?
2.448.
2.448. Very good. Next, again substitute x2 y2 in Third equation. Shall I move the slide? Anyone please respond? Shall I move this one?
Move, sir.
Substitute x2 is equal to 0.688, y2 is equal to 2.448 in 3. Z2 is equal to 1/5 of 20 minus x 0.688 minus 2 into 2.448. ఎంతనా?
2.8832.
2.8832. This is Z2. Okay. So this is, that ends the second iteration. Again we move for third iteration. Third iteration. Third iteration. Substitute y2 is equal to 2.448 and Z2 is equal to 2.8832 in 1. Now x3 is equal to 1/5 of 12 minus, what is the equation? 12 minus 2y, 2 into 2.448 minus z 2.8832. What is x3 value?
0.84416.
0.8441.
6.
It's all 4 digits work, man. Okay, na? Now next again, substitute x3 is equal to 0.888441 and Z2 is equal to 2.8832 in equation 2. In equation 2. Now y3 is equal to 1/4 of 15 minus x minus 2z 2.8832.
Two point zero nine seven.
2.0973. Okay. Now again substitute x3 is equal to 0.8441 and y3 is equal to 2.0973 in equation 3. In equation 3, Z3 is equal to 1 by 5 of 20 minus x minus 2z 2y, sorry, not 2z, 2y, 2.0973.
Two point double nine double.
Double
2.99
two.
double two. Very
Double
good.
two.
So third iteration is over. Then we move into the fourth iteration. Fourth iteration. Substitute y3 is equal to 2.0973 and z3 is equal to 2.9922 in equation 1. In equation 1. Shall I move the slide? X4 is equal to 1 by 5 of 12 minus 2y value. Entananna y value
2.0973.
2.0973 minus z. Z value is equal to 2.9922. ఎంతమ్మా
0.9626.
0.9626. Next, substitute x4 is equal to 0.9626 and z3 is equal to 2.9922 in equation 2. In equation equation 2. Now y4 is equal to 1 by 4 15 minus x 0.9626 0.9626 minus 2z 2.9922.
2.0132.
2.0132.
0132.
0132 అంతేనా? Next, substitute x4 is equal to 0.9626 and y4 is equal to 2.01 in equation. Now Z4 is equal to 1 by 5 of 20 minus x minus 2y Z4 ఎంత వస్తుంది?
3.002.
3.0022. Now hence the fourth iteration is over and we move into for fifth iteration. For fifth iteration, now substitute y4 is equal to 2.0132 and Z4 is equal to 3.0022 in 1. X5 is equal to 1 by 5 of 12 minus 2y minus 2z minus z కదా minus z 3.0022.
Zero point double nine four two.
0.9942.
42.
Is it correct? Once again check it, all of you. Right, 9942. Now again substitute x5 is equal to 0.9942 and Z4 is equal to 3.0022 in equation 2. Y5 is equal to 1 by 4 15 minus x 9942 minus 2z 3.0022.
Two point triple zero three.
2.0003.
3.
Next, shall I move the slide?
Yes, sir.
Substitute x5. What is the value of x5? 0.9942 and y5 2.0003 in equation 3. In equation 3. Now Z5 is equal to 1 by 5
3
of
point double
20 minus 0.9942 minus 2 into 2.0003. ఎంత వచ్చిందమ్మా?
3.0010.
0010.
3.0010. నౌ ఇంకొకటి చేయాలంటే చేయొచ్చు, లేదంటే ఇక్కడికే కూడా ఆపేసేయచ్చు. ఇంకొకటి చేద్దామా? ఇక్కడ తెలిసిపోయింది మనకు ఫస్ట్ వాల్యూ 1, రెండో వాల్యూ 2, మూడో వాల్యూ 3. లేదా ఇక్కడికి ఆపేసినా కూడా ఇబ్బంది లేదు, లేదా నెక్స్ట్ చేసినా కూడా ఇంకా దగ్గరగా వస్తాయి. నౌ సిక్స్త్ ఇటరేషన్ substitute x5 is equal to 0.9942 and sorry, not x5, y5 కదా సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయాల్సింది. substitute y5 is equal to 2.0003 and z5 is equal to 3.0010 in 1. x6 is equal to 1 by 5 of 12 minus 2y minus z. ఎంతనా?
0.996.
996. నియర్లీ దగ్గరికి 1 వచ్చేసింది కదా అది. నెక్స్ట్ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ x6 is equal to 0.996, z5 is equal to 3.0010 into y6 is equal to 1 by 4 of 15 minus x minus 2z. ఎంతనా? ఎంత వచ్చింది?
One point triple nine six.
1.996. అంటే అప్రాక్సిమేట్లీ 2 అని. నెక్స్ట్ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ x6 is equal to 0.996, y6 is equal to 1.996 in 3. z6 is equal to 1 by 5 of 20 minus x minus 2y 1.996 that is equal to 3 point వస్తుందా
3.0002.
3.000. So that we have to stop here. ఇంకా చేస్తా అంటే అటు ఒకటి ఇటు మారుతూనే ఉంటుంది నీకు ఇంకా. So hence the what is the solution? Hence the approximate solution is, hence the required solution is x is equal to 0.9996, y is equal to 1.996, z is equal to 3.000. దీని ఎగ్జాక్ట్ సొల్యూషన్ ఎవరైనా చెప్పగలుగుతారా? ఎంత ఉండొచ్చు? ఎగ్జాక్ట్ సొల్యూషన్ ఎంత ఉండొచ్చు?
అవి
ఎగ్జాక్ట్ సొల్యూషన్ ఎంత ఉంటుంది? x ఈక్వల్ టు 1, y ఈక్వల్ టు 2, z ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 3 ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, ఓకే. నౌ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ వన్ మోర్ ప్రాబ్లం. ఒక ప్రాబ్లం జాకోబీ మెథడ్ కింద చేసాం కదా, సేమ్ ప్రాబ్లం దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ బై ఇటరేషన్ మెథడ్. Do this one as a practice also. ఎంతవరకు అయితే అంతవరకు చేద్దాం, రిమైనింగ్ we have to practice. Solve the system by Gauss-Seidel iterative method. Gauss-Seidel iterative method. Now the equations are 20x plus y minus 2z is equal to 17, 3x plus 20y minus z is equal to, మీ దగ్గర ఉంది ప్రాబ్లం, minus 18, and third equation 2x minus 3y plus 20z is equal to 25. Okay, solve the system by Gauss-Seidel iterative method. దీని ఆన్సర్స్ మనకు తెలుసు, 1 - 1 1 అనుకుంటా. అది మనకి ఏ ఇటరేషన్లో వస్తుందో చూడండి, 4లో వస్తుందా, 3లో వస్తుందా, 5లో వస్తుందా. మనం మామూలుగా ఎన్ని చేసాము అక్కడ జాకోబీస్ మెథడ్ కింద 6 చేసాము, 6 or 7 చేసాము. ఇక్కడ నియర్లీ 3-4 ఇటరేషన్స్లోనే రావాలి. నౌ చెక్ ఫర్ డయాగనల్లీ డామినెంట్, check for diagonally dominant. As usual, we have to write mod 20 which is greater than mod 1 plus mod of -2. Second equation, mod 20 is greater than mod 3 plus mod of -1. Third equation, mod 20 which is greater than mod 2 plus mod of -3. Hence the system is diagonally dominant. Hence the system is diagonally dominant. Now hence the system is diagonally dominant. diagonally dominant. Now rewrite the system. From the first equation, x is equal to, tell me anyone, x is equal to 1 by 20, 17
17 minus
చెప్పమ్మా
plus 2 z, sir.
plus 2z. We call this one as equation 1. అక్కడ మూడింటిని ఒకటే అన్నాము. ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసి ఫస్ట్ వచ్చేసి 1, సెకండ్ వచ్చేసి 2. 1 by 20 చెప్పున్నానా minus 18
minus 3x
minus 3x
plus z.
This is second equation. Now z is equal to 1 by 20, 25
Minus 2x
2x
plus 3y.
plus 3y. Now start with y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0 in 1. Substitute with y equal to 0, z is equal to 0 in 1. Therefore, x1 is equal to 17 by 20, 0.85. Next, substitute x1 is equal to 0.85 and z is equal to 0, not z1. Into y1 is equal to 1 by 20 minus 18 minus 3 into 0.85 plus 0.
Minus 1.0275.
Minus 1.0275. తప్పైతే చెప్పండి నాన్న, కరెక్ట్ అయితే సైలెంట్గా ఉండండి. నెక్స్ట్ అగైన్ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ x1 is equal to 0.85, y1 is equal to minus 1.0275 in 3. z1 is equal to 1 by 20, 25 minus 2 into 0.85 plus 3z 3y. y ఎంత వచ్చిందమ్మా? minus 1.0275.
1.0108.
1.0108. Now second approximation, second iteration. Substitute y1 is equal to minus 1.0275, z1 is equal to 1.0108 in 1. x2 is equal to 1 by 20, 17 minus y minus minus plus 1.0275 plus 2z, 2 into 1.0108
1.0024.
1.0024. Next, substitute x2 is equal to 1.0024, z1 is equal to 1.0108 into y2 is equal to 1 by 20 of minus 18 minus 3 into x 1.0024 plus z plus 1.0108.
Minus 0.998.
998. Okay. Next, substitute x2 is equal to 1.0024, y2 is equal to minus 0.998 in 3. Z2 is equal to 1 by 20, 25 minus 2 into 1.0024 plus 3x, 3y, not 3, minus 0.998.
0.997.
0.997. సో గెట్ ది అప్పుడు ఇంకోటి కావాలంటే ఇంకొకటి చేయొచ్చు, లేదంటే ఆల్రెడీ తెలిసిపోయినాయి మనకు వాల్యూస్ కదా. ఇఫ్ యూ నీడ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు డన్ వన్ మోర్ ఆర్ అదర్వైజ్, హెన్స్ ది అప్రాక్సిమేట్ సొల్యూషన్ ఈస్ x is equal to 1.0024, y is equal to minus 0.998, z is equal to 0.997. Okay, so ఎన్ని ఇటరేషన్లు వచ్చింది? ఓన్లీ 2 iterations we get the solution. Okay, now today we have to stop here, and tomorrow we move to the next unit. Okay, thank you. Any doubts?
నమస్కారం.
చెప్పమ్మా. Don't leave the class. I need to take the attendance.